Hi, my name is Rozsa Illes-Valette. I was born in Hungary and have lived in 6 different countries. I'm a program management assistant at the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights in the Development, Economic and Social Rights branch. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was created to protect the human rights of everyone without exceptions. Yet, in today's world, millions of people are left behind, and not only in the developing countries, but sadly, I have experienced it in some developed countries as well. Vulnerable groups like people living in poverty, older persons, persons with disabilities, women, indigenous people, migrants, and other groups are affected even more. Their voices are not being heard, and they are not invited to actively participate in dialogues that concern them. Inequalities continue to rise, and basic human rights, such as the right to food, water, education, work, social protection, and health, are not guaranteed adequately or at all. It is shameful that even in the 21st century, people are dying of hunger, and there is a lack of water and access to healthcare. Persons with disabilities are faced with numerous difficulties as well, such as entering into the workforce, having an adequate standard of living, lacking access to healthcare, accessible housing, and assistive devices. Insufficient resources allocated to persons with disabilities can shorten their life expectancy by about 20 years, according to WHO. As a person with disability, I have first-hand experience with some of the difficulties faced, and I advocate for effective measures that should lead to impactful change. Having an economy grounded in human rights means that everyone and those who are left behind receive access to economic, social, and cultural rights, such as the right to an adequate standard of living through economic policies. It means looking at budgets from a human rights perspective and tracking allocations. Finally, it means that issues such as corruption and fair wealth distribution are tackled so that they do not continue to increase inequality, poverty, discrimination, and social exclusion. Reducing inequalities would lead to less crime, safer cities, more stability and peace, which is in everyone's interest. We need to create human rights enhancing economy policies at all levels, local, national, and international, with strong multilateral partnerships to ensure that all people, including vulnerable people, are able to thrive, be valued, and included into society. We may all become vulnerable in our lifetime. Therefore, it is important to have solidarity as a common goal and to leave no one behind. We need to remain human in this challenging world. Therefore, we need to have meaningful and quick changes. I encourage you to act for an economy that works for all and for the planet.